In your pocket lies a story of power, rebellion, and secrets. This is the hidden history of the US dollar. Our story begins not in America, but in the Spanish Empire. The Spanish dollar, or piece of 8, was the world's de facto currency, trusted for its consistent silver content. The fledgling colonies, short on British pounds, adopted the Spanish dollar. The word dollar itself comes from taler, a Bohemian silver coin. In 1785, the Continental Congress adopted the dollar as the official unit of money for the United States. But it wasn't until the Coinage Act of 1792 that the U.S. Mint was established, creating America's own coins. Early attempts were fraught with failure. The paper continental became nearly worthless, coining the phrase, "not worth a continental." The Civil War forced a radical change. To finance the war, President Lincoln issued demand notes, the first paper money issued directly by the government. Their green ink earned them the nickname greenbacks. The man on the first $1 bill wasn't Washington, but Treasury Secretary Salmon P. Chase. But with new currency came rampant counterfeiting. To combat this, a new law enforcement agency was created, not to protect the president, but to protect the dollar. This was the birth of the Secret Service. A series of financial panics led to the most significant and secretive meeting in the dollar's history. In 1913, the Federal Reserve Act was passed, creating a central bank to control the money supply. For decades, you could exchange your dollars for gold. But in 1933, President Roosevelt took America off the gold standard domestically to combat the Great Depression. Finally, in 1971, President Nixon completely severed the link between the dollar and gold on the international stage, turning the dollar into a fiat currency, backed only by the trust in the U.S. government. From a Spanish silver coin to a global reserve currency backed by faith alone, the dollar is more than money. It's a relic of history, a symbol of power, and a holder of secrets still being written.